So now I'm looking for cellar holes. This road used to be a real road back in the 1800s. This is an 1869 map, and there are at least 6 to 7 old home sites somewhere along here, and I hope to find them and maybe go hunting sometime. I found a couple maples out by the side of the road, kind of larger, older ones, which is sometimes a symbol for a house. And here we have a big stone pile, although there's no cellar hole, so this just might be a stone pile because this is an area with lots of stones and they would clear them for their fields. I found another one like this across the road. Maybe I'm close. Alright guys, I found it. Here's the first cellar hole of the day. The clues were a pair of big maples and some ornamental trees. The honeysuckle. Let's see if there's anything else. There might be some myrtle around. Alright, well that's a success. Now how am I going to mark this? Alright, there's shards of glass around, look like old bottles here and there. There's a can over there, looks like a bed spring. So this looks good. There's another hump over here, it could be another outbuilding. Well, I can see why they picked their spot. There's a nice little creek rapidly running here and a nice big maple tree. Looks like a nice spot. Alright folks, if you ever see this, his and her maple trees, that means something's happening. Alright, it was across the street. I just followed the myrtle trail. And you can see somebody's been here before. A while ago. Haven't seen this in years, have you? Team Soda. But then there's Sobe and there's newer things. So you can tell people have been around, but this still might be a good metal detecting site. I think I just found a toilet in the middle of the woods. I'm not going to open it and find out. I'm in the middle of an old orchard, what it looks like anyway, in a bed of myrtle. So I'm looking around for another old foundation hole. Alright folks, I'm going around that orchard I might have told you about earlier. You see the roughly square, see those moss covered stones? It's roughly square, there's no hole here, but you can see over here the stones continue in a square pattern. You can see there's some large metal discs over here, maybe it was an old bucket or barrel or something. So there's definitely some signs of human habitation here. Maybe it was a barn. I'll go check out closer by the road. This is kind of far back. But you can see that giant, that dark green is a giant bed of myrtle. You can see here's an old apple tree. Okay, I think I found it. It's a hole. Oh yeah, there's some stones on the sides. I'm kind of walking into it now. I bet it's quite swampy because we had a ton of rain last night. Oh yeah, I'm in the old cellar hole. Awesome. Another one found on the map. Scouting these out. Hopefully to come back and hunt my heart out. Here's something cool I ran across. This area used to be at the bottom of a Devonian sea. I don't know if you can see that, but there are a bunch of shells. Bunch of shells all over this. I wish I had macro. But yeah, just break about just about any sandstone here, and you'll find tons of fossils. You might be able to see a little bit of it. Brachiopods, I believe the name is. I thought it was just lying on top of the ground. And there it will stay. Alright folks, I'm out hunting with RRDigger in Niagara County, New York, and I found my first coin after about 1 million hours of hunting cellar holes. A 1911 wheat penny, around 2 inches, gave me a 1437 signal. Alright. Got a nice little buckle here. Sounded like a penny.